Good morning, boys and girls. I'm back to read you Chapter 6 of The True Gift. I hope you've been following along in your classroom and that you read Chapter 5 with your teacher. Chapter 6. All through dinner there is no talk of White Cow. There is talk of Christmas and the town and books. Do you want to make Christmas cookies tomorrow, Lily? Asks Gran. Sure, I say. Charlie sits by Grandpa's feet, watching the floor intently, waiting for Grandpa to drop food. Emmett sleeps by the fireplace, almost in the fireplace. Liam gets up and carries his plate to the kitchen and comes back for the other plates. Do you have a copy machine? He asks Grandpa. Nope, sorry, says Grandpa. I'll keep thinking, he says in a soft voice. Don't think, I tell him just as softly. Liam smiles. That night we sleep with the curtains open so we can look out and see the stars across the sky. I wake in the night once and can see light under the door of Liam's room. I sigh and turn over and count the stars until I fall back to sleep. Where is Liam? I ask at breakfast the next morning. Grandpa laughs. You're always asking that, Lammy. He went off early. He seems to have plans. I pour a glass of juice. Yes, Liam always has plans, I say. Gran and I make cookies all morning. Christmas trees with silver ball decorations, snowmen with red cinnamon buttons, star cookies and moon cookies, and little house cookies with frosted doors and windows. This is nice, Gran, like it always is. It is, Lily. Maybe you and Liam can come this summer and help cut the hayfield and plant gardens. I smile at Gran. That would be good, but there is just something about Christmas here. There is, says Gran, and I realize that I have said my thoughts out loud. Gran puts the cookies on a big platter. Beautiful, she says. I'm going to go look for Liam, I tell Gran. There are more letters to mail on the table, Lily. I put on my boots and coat and walk out to the driveway. White Cow is standing by the gate, an empty black bucket at her feet. I walk over to her. Did Liam give you grain? I ask. Sure he did, I whisper. I smile at myself, talking to a cow. After a moment, I reach out and touch White Cow's neck. She stares at me as if she knows me. I'll be back, I tell her. And then what I say to White Cow surprises me. Don't worry, I whisper. We'll take care of you. And I walk off down the driveway and down the road, past houses and fields and the stream I hear flowing. When I come into the center of town, I go to the post office to mail Gran's letters. And there, on the bulletin board, I see the first notice. I know what Liam has been doing. Wanted, a cow friend for a lonely, sad cow. It is Christmas and she needs a friend. Think how you'd feel. I'm buying. Call Liam. He has written Gran and Grandpa's telephone number at the bottom. I look at the notice for a long time, then drop Gran's letters into the mail slot. I walk across the street looking for Liam. There, nailed to the telephone pole by the Lilac Library, is another notice. Once upon a time there was a white cow, all alone at Christmas. She was sad and lonely. She lives on South Street. If you have a cow friend for her, please call Liam. I smile a little and walk across the street. In the market window is another notice. I feel like I am following Liam by his notices, like following his footprints in the snow. Help White Cow. Sell me a friend for her for Christmas. Call Liam. Your Christmas will be happier too. I find Liam tacking up a notice on the notice board at the general store. This one has a drawing of White Cow with a tear in her eye. You've been busy, I say. Liam nods. I take a deep breath. I can't believe that I'm going to say this, Liam. I'm proud of you. Liam smiles. Let's go home, he says wearily. He takes my hand and we walk around the corner and start up the hill that begins South Street. Little flakes of snow begin to fall. Before long there is steady snow. I look up and watch the snow come down. Liam? What? I talked to White Cow this morning. Liam doesn't speak for a moment, and when he does, What he says makes me smile. "You're turning into me," he says. We walk all the way home and the snow grows heavier. And when we walk up the driveway to Gran and Grandpa's house, past the barn, past White Cow, Gran comes to the door and tells us there has been a telephone call for Liam. Who do you think called Liam? We'll have to find out in chapter 7. Thank you for being great listeners.